Today we are going to see this laser weapon that can melt steel in midair. This is absolutely crazy. First thing we have to understand is that light can be both a wave and a particle. We usually think of light as a wave, like the wave in the ocean, which is what causes things like rainbows, and why we can diffract light with a simple piece of glass. But light also has a particle nature called the photon.
A photon is like a little packet of energy.
And just like a wave can push on a boat, a photon can push on an electron in a metal, causing it to move. If we focus enough light on a metal, we can heat it up so much that it melts. This is how your microwave oven works. It's using focused light waves to heat up water molecules in your food. Okay, now let's get to the laser. The power of a laser is measured in watts. The higher the wattage, the more photons it sends out every second. So when we double the wattage, we double the number of photons. When we triple the wattage, we triple the number of photons. But there's something really interesting that happens when we increase the wattage of a laser. As we increase the number of photons being sent out, at some point the photons start to interact with each other. Now this is weird because photons normally don't interact with each other at all. They just pass straight through. But when we increase the number of photons to a really high level, they begin to interact, and this causes the laser to burn at a higher temperature. Okay, so now let's look at this graph. On the x-axis, we have the wattage of the laser, and on the y-axis, we have the temperature of the laser. Now, this isn't the temperature of the air or the object being burned. This is actually the temperature of the laser itself. As we increase the wattage of the laser, the temperature increases until we get to around 300 watts, where the photons begin interacting with each other. And then, at around 500 watts, the temperature starts increasing much faster. This is because the photons are now packed so closely together that they're almost touching. When they get close enough, they begin to interact with each other and cause the laser to burn at a higher temperature. At around 700 watts, the temperature is over 10,000 degrees Celsius. That's 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. Now, if you wanted to melt steel, you would need a temperature of around 1,500 degrees Celsius. So, this laser is more than capable of melting steel in midair. But this is just a demonstration of the power of a laser. In reality, this type of laser would never be used as a weapon because it's very dangerous and can cause permanent eye damage just by looking at it.